Good afternoon. How the devil are we? Welcome to another week. Now, you will notice that I didn't film last week. Two reasons for that. First of all, we were away from Wednesday through to Sunday. Now, I could have filmed when we got back on Sunday, but to say tensions were a little high is probably stretching the truth slightly. So I thought, you know what? Last week was pretty much a write-off. There wasn't a great deal done last week. So we should have had the bifold doors fitted on Friday. As you can see, there are no bifold doors. However, what did get done is the back door got moved and the windows in, and the plastering got finished in here. So this is all now nicely plastered. Happy days. So what has happened today? Oh, sorry, what else also happened last week is the guy that was doing the electrics and the plastering, he went AWOL and nobody knew where he was. And obviously we were relying on him to do certain works, didn't get done, everything went pear-shaped, and it was not a good week, let's just say that. So we are writing week 14 off as the first really bad week in the build, which overall, it's not great, but you can't help what it's happened, and, or rather it's not happened. The doors are now programmed in for this Friday, they've been told, so I'm hoping that there's going to be no more BS given by the company that's installing them. Anyway, where are we at? Let's just recap where we're at now to this current day. So the outside of that wall's been finished, and that's been finished. I think that one finished last week. We've also got some second fixings. If you can see, there's a socket down there, and there's one over there behind all that, and there's one behind there. We also have all these boxes around. These are the kitchen. So it's just looking very messy in here now, as you can see. Not what we want, but again, it is what it is. We also have the lighting wiring for the spots in here, or the downlights in here, not spotlights. Things are getting moved around tomorrow, so they can put the electrics in here for the under unit lights, and the electric there for the under unit lights, and the sockets there and the sockets here. That's the cabling for the light switches there, so that'll get boarded up. I think I overheard him saying that by Thursday they should be ready to overboard this and get this plastered. Anyway, so we're coming to the pub. We have sockets that just needs a bit of caulk because it chipped away while we were doing the sockets. There are sockets on the wall. There's a socket down there. We have sockets there for the TV and everything. It just wants a bit of tidying up in that corner and over there because it's not quite as finished as we'd like. I think Neil might have pulled a few other bits and bobs up, and John said he's found a few bits of snagging for the plastering around the windows. We are having window sills here as well, PVC ones, so they'll be easier to clean. And I believe they're going to over plaster that just to make it, you know, fit in with the rest of it. And he started today, the electrician that did all the second fixing today also started coring through for the light modules. I think he's going to keep them off so we can paint the ceiling. Once the ceiling's been painted, he can clip them into place. Once we've decorated as well, we're going to put the door frame in. There'll be last things to go in. So, also I mentioned about the electrics for the kitchen and all that jazz. That socket hanging down there is live, so I can use that one. I've got a socket in there, a back box ready for some switches. These boarded in here. That wants refixing to the wall because as he took that unit out last week, he pulled that off. I say the boiler's not going to be there. So actually, as you come in through the back door, it's quite a big back porch. So I think we're going to put some coat hooks up here. That's the downstairs toilets, that'll stay there. What else are doing in here? There's going to be a unit there for all the doggy food and a bit of a worktop on. Microwave will sit on top of that, and the spice rack will go up there or on there somewhere, because this boiler is going and a new one is going in here. So this has all been boarded today and taped up as well. So this will get actually plastered tomorrow, and then I think the flooring is getting screeded on Wednesday, I believe he said. So again, we've got a couple of sockets in there. All these single sockets are for the appliances and the light switch, and that's for the boiler. That's the light switch. One of these is going to be a double socket, and the other one's going to be a what do you want to call it? You know, where you isolate the appliances. I know what I mean anyway. So this is finished boarded wise. Just want actual plaster on it. So that'll be done tomorrow. Oh, well, we've got lights up here as well. He's put in spots up here as well. Down lights, sorry, up here. So there's been quite a lot done today. Considering there was very little done last week, there's been quite a lot done today. So hopefully Neil won't be as annoyed today as he was yesterday. You can hope. So what's the plans for the week? They're coming back tomorrow to do some more plastering and finish some more electrics off. John won't be here, but the rest of them will be. I did hear them when I was upstairs saying they're working Saturday as well to do some plastering and bits and bobs to get this plastered in here. So all being well, if that's the case, we can get the flooring down next week. So actually, we thought we were going to be a bit behind on the 16 weeks. Basically, the 16-week schedule finishes in 2 weeks. I thought we were going to be behind with that, but actually we might not be, or not too far behind, if they start working Saturdays and evenings. I think the guy might be fitting the new boiler on Friday maybe. There's lots of ifs and buts at the minute, but you know, things happen. But we seem to be sort of back on a track, which is the most positive thing. So stay there and we'll see exactly what gets done tomorrow. Hello, welcome to Tuesday. Let's think again there. So I thought I'd start outside today just to sort of show you what's happened outside now. We've had one electrician, that guy that's fitted the outside lights, and obviously that needs finishing off. The bricklayer's coming this week to finish that off, but you can see, you know, the outside door now, and it looks alright. So if we go out the back here, which still looks like a building site, we've got the outside lights either side of the doors now as well, there and there, and obviously the window. So there's all the fascia board there ready to go up as well. So little bits and bobs have been done today out here. We've just had the electricians here today, not the plasterer. The plasterer overslept. Foolish. But I'm not bothered because it does look like things have progressed now anyway. I have to say I do like having the back door there. So what's done today? They've got the switch there all boarded up, ready for the outside lights. That switch is still live. That socket, so we're all right. What else have we got? So we've got the sockets all wired in. That's for the cooker, and that's for the sockets. That there is for the extractor fan. We've got all the lights in now for the downlighters and spotlights, downlights, whatever they call them. And that cable there, and here are for the ones that are hanging down. And that there is for the combined smoke heat detector. We've got the sockets there on the wall for that unit. We've got all the cable in there for the lights. We've also got, you can't really see, oh you can, you've got a socket there. We've got the socket there for the fridge, socket there for the dishwasher, and the double socket in there. So also behind the fridge, next to the socket there, is the appliance socket, so that the switch to isolate them. So there'll be one for the fridge, one for the dishwasher, and one for the extractor fan. Cooker's on its own. So it looks a lot tidier in here as well. It was a bit tidy before they left, but I've also been around and give it a right good sweep. So it does look, I know it doesn't look it to you probably, but it does look a lot tidier to me, which is all that matters at the minute. So again, we do seem to have made quite a good headway today, which is positive. It's all moving in the right direction. So tomorrow we've got the plaster coming back, I believe. Oh, we've also got as well in here, the last two holes have been drilled. So that's all of the lights now for the pub hanging out. We just need to paint it and then the lights can be put up. So as I say, there's a lot of headway been done today, or I feel like there has been anyway, considering last week's debacle. So we'll see what else tomorrow brings and see how further forward again we can see tomorrow, because they're coming tomorrow evening as well. So tomorrow's filming will be a bit later than today, but I will still do it so we can see what's happening. So stay tuned. Hello, hello, welcome to another day in the Big Build house. So where are we at today? I don't know, I'm going to go have a look. So there's been obviously no electric works done today because that's all been done. But I don't know if you can see with the dark. But what he's been doing, the labourer guy, he's been filling in the channels with plasterboard, ready for this to be plastered in the next couple of days. And nothing else has been done in there because that's all done. If you come into here, you can see we have screed on the floor. And we also have plaster on the walls. So in theory, that's the utility done. I think he just needs to plaster the reveals. And so they need to plaster sort of around this back door area as well. But in theory, that's the utility virtually done. So in about 3 or 4 days' time, we can get in and paint it. And then once the hole's been drilled out for the drainage for the washing machine, we can put everything in and it's done. In fact, no, so we need to put flooring down. But it's nearly done. What I'm saying is we've made another leap forward where another room is nearly ready for the final touches. So let's hope tomorrow it brings another successful day of plasterboarding and all the rest of it. Stay tuned. Hello, how are we? Welcome to Friday. Now, yeah, I didn't film yesterday because by the time we got back from dance class and by the time they'd gone, it was about 9:30, so it was really dark in here last night. So yes, they came and did quite a bit last night. Anyway, it's nearly 4 o'clock on Friday. I'm excited. Shall I show you why? Look, we got doors. Bifold doors are in. The downside is when they've put them in, they've let some more bees in, or where the plaster is. Friggin' bees are at chuffing place now. So I've been spending the last half an hour trying to get bees out of a few places. Anyway, what else have they done? So last night they were here and they pulled the water pipes through there. Tonight they're coming back to put them through the wall and put the radiator on. That's a radiator. They've got the pipes behind this for the radiator that's going there, which they need to set tonight so they can board this. All this has been boarded, all the ceiling, all that's been finished off and boarded, ready for plastering. We've got the water here that's ready for putting in there, ready for radiator there. It's moved the gas pipe down there ready for the cooker. That's going to go along there to where the cooker's going to go there. And today they have put some self-leveler on the utility floor. So that'll all be done. Ready. So they're coming tonight to do a few odds and sods with radiators, and then the plasterer is coming. Oh, this needs boarding as well at some point. It's boarded around the door, but obviously that'll need boarding when that goes as well. But this needs boarding. The plasterer's coming tomorrow to plaster all the ceiling in here and all the walls in here. So that's all that done. But as you can see, it's looking a bit better now. There's a lot of stuff that's gone, that's not needed. You kind of get a bit more of a feel as to the size of what it's going to be. So say this is all going to be the kitchen here, and that's a dining room in there, and then utility through that corner. You got something to say? Zoe? No, she's just going to sit in the corner. Have you got something to say? What? No, I don't think so. It's camera shy. So I might, this may be the end of the video, or I might film tonight, what they do tonight, and update it for tomorrow. And then whatever they do tomorrow, no, I'll film tonight, tomorrow morning, and then I'll film tomorrow when they're finished tomorrow. And then I'll put this video out on Sunday, so you'll be seeing this on Sunday. Excuse me. So So it's a full week, and next week again there should be some more big movements. Are you excited as well, Sev? Excited? No, he's not excited. He's more excited about the idea of coming through this door again. So yeah, so stay tuned. There will be a little bit more coming, and hopefully you'll notice a massive push forward this week. See how far we can get. Exciting! Good morning again. It's Sunday now. Look at this drunken bomb. You didn't see it dancing, did you? You missed a treat. You did some proper dad dancing, didn't you, babe?
Sure.
You just swore. Anyway, so the builders were here yesterday. It's like Sunday morning now, so you'll see this video today. So what did they do while they were here? Well, actually, again, they've made some more good progress. So if you're new in the living room, we were having a few bits and bobs done as well. So what they've done is they removed the fire, the old fireplace, and capped off the gas, and they've channeled in basically, well, they've added in another socket down there, another 2 sockets down behind the sofa. You can see where they've travelled to see the wiring. They've moved the TV aerial up there, TV bracket on the wall. All these HDMI cables actually come out down there behind the TV unit, and another socket down there. So that's in here. So the plasterer was also here yesterday, and we have plastered ceiling in here. I've had a bit of a tidy up this morning. Well, I say tidy, just a sweep really. So at least the dogs can have a bit of a run round now. There's not really much they can get, not much trouble they can get into anymore, because it's all just pretty much boxes now. I mean, although Sevy is trying to lick the floor. It's a bit weirdo. Anyway, they've got stabs out for the radiator there. All this has all been plasterboarded, ready for tomorrow and Tuesday. What else have we got? We've got the stabs down here for that radiator, and we've also got the stabs in here, ready for that radiator. So all in all, we've had a pretty good push this week. So next week you should see all plastered, new boiler, consumer unit done, and electrics on. Flooring. Sevy, what are you eating, mate? Come here now. Get in there, shouting, babe.
Sevy, come here.
Get in there.
Sevy, come here.
He's eating. You've got plaster around your face, you little cretin. Anyway, I'm going to go rescue the dog, or whatever he's eating, and I'll see you next week.